In Libya, anti-government protesters have seized several cities despite a bloody government crackdown across the North African nation. Several major cities, including Benghazi and Sirte, have fallen to protesters following the defection by a number of army units. Southwestern Libya, local tribes have taken over the headquarters of an oil company in the Obari city, and in the border town of Azawiya, police have abandoned the city amidst chaos and unrest. Meanwhile, in Tripoli, the protesters attacked the headquarters of the state television overnight and set fire to the offices of the People's Committees, the mainstay of the government. Also, reports say security forces have killed scores of people in the country's second largest city, Benghazi, in a span of just 7 hours. Well, Muammar Gaddafi's regime is still clinging onto power in the face of mounting pressure from Libyan anti-government protesters. The Libyan government is resorting to extreme measures to cripple the revolution. The reports of a complete communication shutdown in the country, including internet and cell phones. Libyan security forces are reportedly using live rounds against the protesters. There are also reports of warplanes and helicopters making strafing runs at the demonstrators in Tripoli. International Federation for Human Rights says as many as 400 people have been killed so far in the revolution. Just in Tripoli today, eyewitnesses have reported the slaying of more than 160 people by security forces. In Turkey, people have taken to the streets of the city of Istanbul in support of the Libyan revolution. Protesters outside the Libyan consulate called for the end of a decades-old rule of Muammar Gaddafi. They urged the Libyan ruler to listen to the demands of his people. Turkey has already voiced concern over the bloody crackdown on the anti-government protesters in Libya. Meanwhile, Ankara has sent 2 ferries to repatriate hundreds of its nationals working in the North African country. Turkish Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan has twice spoken to the Libyan ruler about the safety of some 25,000 Turkish nationals.